All right, let's talk about something that, hits close to home for so many of us, the crazy cost of medications. It can feel, well, totally overwhelming, right? But what if I told you there's a clear, actionable plan to get a handle on it? That's exactly what we're doing today. We're going to break down the tools and strategies you can use to seriously slash your prescription and even your over-the-counter costs.
This isn't just some headline you scroll past. The rising cost of prescriptions is a real-life thing. I mean, for people with chronic conditions, those monthly bills can shoot past $1,000 easy. And that's not even counting the everyday stuff like vitamins or pain relievers. It can feel like this impossible uphill battle. I get it. But here's the good news, and there is good news. You actually have way more power to control these costs than you probably think.
And that power, it can lead to some serious savings. We're talking about the potential to keep over $10,000 in your pocket every single year. And listen, that's not some made-up fantasy number. It's totally achievable if you strategically use the right resources. So, the real question is, how do we do it?
And that's the big question, right? Because the whole landscape of discount cards and online pharmacies and all these assistance programs, it's just confusing. It's like, where do you even start? Well, that's why we're going to tackle this a little differently. We're going to build what I like to call a medication savings toolkit. Think of it as your go-to set of resources that you can pull out to find the absolute best price every single time.
Okay, first tool in our toolkit, digital discount cards. Seriously, think of these as your price shopping secret weapon. They're basically free websites and apps that have already done the hard work. They've negotiated lower prices with tens of thousands of local pharmacies. All you have to do is search for your medication, find the best coupon, and just show it to the pharmacist on your phone. It's that simple.
So let's break down the big three here. You've got GoodRx, which is kind of the giant in the space. They have the largest pharmacy network and a super easy-to-use app for comparing prices right there in the store. Then there's SingleCare. It's always 100% free, and they often have fantastic prices, especially on generics. And check this out. BuzzRx is a really cool option. You save money, and they also donate to charities like Make-A-Wish every time you fill a script. Pretty great, right?
Okay, now this is huge. This is a key takeaway that could save you a ton of money. Listen up, these cards are not just for people without insurance. A lot of the time, and I mean a lot, the price you get with one of these discount cards is actually lower than your insurance copay. So pro tip, always check the coupon price before you just hand over your insurance card. It takes 2 seconds and could save you a bundle.
All right, so discount cards are awesome for shopping around at your local pharmacies. But what if your number one priority is just pure convenience? You just want it to be easy. For that, we've got the next tool in our kit. Amazon Pharmacy. It's exactly what it sounds like, a full-service online pharmacy that brings everything right to your doorstep.
Now, anybody can use their pharmacy, which is great, but the real magic, the real power here is if you have a Prime membership. That's what unlocks the deepest discounts. I'm talking up to 80% off generics. Plus, you get that free 2-day delivery and access to this, well, it's a total game-changing subscription service.
And that subscription service is called RX Pass. Now get this. For just $5 a month, on top of your Prime membership, you can get an unlimited supply of over 50 of the most common generic medications. So think about it. If you take 2 or 3 or more of these common drugs, this one program alone could literally save you hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars a year. It's kind of a no-brainer.
So, our toolkit is looking pretty powerful already, right? But we're not done. It's not complete yet. Because for folks who need those really expensive brand name drugs, or for anyone facing major financial hardship, we've got to look beyond the commercial apps. We need to tap into some incredibly powerful assistance programs that can offer real, deep relief. And these aren't just small discounts. These are true lifelines. You've got manufacturer patient assistance programs, PAPs for short, that can get you expensive brand name drugs for free. Seriously, free. Then there are state programs, SPAPs, that help lower your copays. If you're an eligible senior, Medicare's Extra Help program is a huge deal. And you have nonprofits that offer grants to cover your out-of-pocket costs. And on top of all that, don't forget about your HSA or FSA. Using pre-tax dollars to pay for all this stuff is like getting an immediate 20 to 30% discount right off the top.
Oh, and a quick reminder here. All this smart shopping we're talking about, it's not just for prescriptions. It applies to all your over-the-counter stuff, too. Just choosing the store brand over the name brand, buying in bulk at places like Costco, using coupon apps, all of that can easily save you 20 to 50% on the things you're buying all the time anyway.
Okay, so let's pull all of this together. We've built our toolkit, we've got the discount cards, we've got Amazon, we've got the assistance programs. Now it's time to actually put it to work. And it really just comes down to a simple, repeatable process that puts you back in the driver's seat of your healthcare costs.
Here it is, your 6-step saving strategy. Step 1, just make a list of everything you take. Prescriptions, OTCs, everything. Step 2, check the prices on apps like GoodRx and SingleCare for your local pharmacies. Step 3, compare those prices to what you'd pay on Amazon Pharmacy. Step 4, if the costs are still high, especially for those brand-name drugs, that's when you explore the aid programs. Step 5, do the same smart shopping for your OTC stuff. Store brands, bulk buying. And finally, the most important step. Number 6, review and adjust. Check your prices every single month. They change all the time, and a quick little checkup can save you a ton.
And that's it. You now have a complete toolkit and a clear plan to fight back against high medication costs. The power to save thousands of dollars is literally in your hands. So, I guess the only question left is, which tool from your new toolkit are you going to use first?